Welcome to Crime Lore, where we uncover the mysteries that haunt us. In 2008, a teenage girl was found dead in her bedroom in Noida, India. Her name was Aarushi Talwar. What started as a tragic murder spiraled into a web of lies, botched evidence, and unanswered questions. Who killed Aarushi, and why does this case still grip the nation? Let's dive into the India's most baffling unsolved mystery. May 16th, 2008. Noida, a bustling city near Delhi, was home to the Talwar family. Rajesh and Nupur, both dentists, lived with their 14-year-old daughter Aarushi in a quiet apartment. They employed a live-in servant, Hemraj Benjde, a 45-year-old from Nepal. To outside world, they were typical middle-class family. But that night, something shattered their lives forever. What happened behind those walls? The morning of May 16th started like any other, but when Arushi's parents checked her room, they found her lifeless body on her bed. Her throat was slit, her head was bludgeoned. The scene was chilling, yet oddly clean, no sign of struggle. Hemraj, their servant, was nowhere to be found. Was he the killer or another victim? The police were called, but what they did next would shock everyone. As police swarmed the Talwar's apartment, a gruesome discovery awaited. On the terrace, hidden under a cooler, was Hemraj's body. Like Arushi, his throat was slit, his head was stuck with a heavy object. The police were stunned. Two murders in one night under one roof. But instead of securing the scene, they let the neighbors trample through, contaminating the evidence. Was this incompetence or something more? The Noida police launched their investigation, but chaos ensued. No fingerprints were collected. The murder weapon? A golf club or a kukri? It was never confirmed. Media flooded the scene, leaking details and fueling rumors. Within hours, the Talwars were under scrutiny. Why were they so calm? Why was the crime scene so clean? The public demanded answers, but the police were already pointing fingers. By day 2, the police had a theory. The Talwar did it. They claimed Rajesh and Nupur killed Arushi in a fit of rage, perhaps over her behavior, and murdered Himraj to cover it up. But the evidence was shaky. No motive, no witness. Still, the media ran wild, painting the Talwar as cold-blooded killers. Was this a rush to judgment, or did the parents have secrets? Not everyone bought the police story. Some pointed to Hemaraj friends, other servants in the complex. Krishna, a clinical assistant, and two others were briefly suspects. They had access, maybe a grudge. But their alibis held, and the police dropped the lead. Could a disgruntled servant have planned this? Or was this another dead end? Another theory emerged: an intruder. The apartment's door was unlocked that night. No sign of forced entry, but someone could have slipped in. A precise killer skilled with blade, targeting Arushi and Hemaraj. But why no theft? No witness? Was this a professional hit or a ghost in the night? The police barely explored this angle. In 2013, the case took a dark turn. Rajesh and Nupur Talwar were arrested, charged with both murders. The CBI claimed they had motive, honor, or infidelity, and staged the scene. The trial was media circus with filmy evidence and conflicting reports. Were the Talwar guilty or victims of a broken system? The nation was divided. November 2013. The Talwars were convicted life in prison. The judge called it a rarest of rare case, but the evidence was circumstantial. No DNA, no murder weapon, just theories. The supporters cried foul, pointing to police errors and media bias. Had justice been served or betrayed? In 2017, a glimmer of hope. The Allahabad High Court acquitted the Talwars, citing insufficient evidence. Rajesh and Nupur walked free, but the stigma lingered. The court slammed the CBI case as fiction, yet Arushi's killer remained at large. Was this a closure or just another twist? So, who killed Arushi and Hemraj? Theory 1, the Talwars, driven by shame or rage? Or Theory 2, an intruder, silent and precise? Or the third theory, a cover up tied to Hemraj's circle and beyond? Each theory has holes, but one question remains: why is this case still unsolved? The Aarushi Talwar's case isn't just a case, it's a mirror. It exposed police failure, media frenzy, and a rush to judge. Arushi's memory lives in books, films, and endless debates. Her case reminds us truth is fragile and justice isn't guaranteed. So, what do you think happened that night? Thank you for joining Crime Core on this haunting journey. The Aarushi Talwar's case remains unsolved, but your voice matters. Share your theory in the comments and vote in our poll: parents, intruder, or a cover up. Subscribe for more mysteries and hit the bell icon to never miss an upload. Until next time, keep seeking the truth.